What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. This is going to be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars reading. So eat the meat, spit out the bone, take what resonate, and leave the rest behind. Alright, we're going to get into this reading, Gemini. We got the Ace of Cups here with the Three of Cups in reverse. So there could have been... a opportunity here, a romantic opportunity here perhaps, with someone here who was entertaining other people with the Three of Cups in reverse. This is definitely someone who is playing in your face. There was someone here who definitely, because the Three of Wands in reverse with the Two of Cups, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Lovers here. So you definitely have been through it here with somebody in the past with the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups in reverse. This is very emotional for you, and I feel like you have been put into a third-party situation that you probably most likely didn't even know about. Let me get some oracle cards here. Trust. Okay, so trust is an essential. Trust is essential for moving forward. Are you doubting the plan ahead? Have faith in the universe's plans, and in yourself, take the next step with your confidence. Gotta get better at reading this small print. Give me some glasses. So basically, this person here, there's something around trust, or in the past you've been in third-party entertaining situations where either this person or perhaps you, out of fear or out of lack of trust, may have entertained other people thinking that they were doing the same thing. Oh, well, so-and-so, they ain't even that serious, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk to so-and-so. Woo, woo, woo. Meanwhile, it may not have been like that. Knight of Wands. This person came in very hot, very heavy with this Knight of Wands energy. This is someone who, you was looking real good, Gemini. You was feeling yourself. You was smelling right. You was acting right. If you're a man, maybe. And this person just really was attracted to you. The Knight of Wands is also an attractive person as well. And they carry, you can see the wand in his hand. Yeah. So this could have been heated. This could have been very passionate if it got into that point. No, it didn't. Okay, the Queen of Swords here. This is very much your energy. The Queen of Swords in reverse. You let someone know that, like, oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like you could have ran somebody off. The Queen of Swords here in reverse. This person could have seen you as maybe being someone who was a little cold, or maybe you've been a little cold. You've been a little unsure when it comes to love or come to like relationships because of like this trust. In the past, there's been some issues with trust here. Either you've been, Six of Swords, you've had to leave and walk away from relationships here. Not listening, or not a message of the disparaging message here. Yeah, having to walk away. Lots of sorrow here in the past when it comes to a past connection here. Maybe with this Knight of Wands, this could have been an Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. Something about you kind of like blaming yourself. I think this could be towards you as well. Like, you could have put yourself down and exalted this person, because in this reading, this person's coming out as the Knight of Wands here, upright, while you are coming up as the Queen of Swords in the reverse, where I feel like you have put a lot of the energy, or which I'm not saying is like bad or anything, but it's like you take accountability. But I think in this scenario, you have, I'm hearing reverse victim and offender, where you have made yourself to be the offender as if you did something wrong. and this person was innocent, but I feel like what you didn't know was like this person was doing exactly what you thought that they were doing, even though they couldn't, may not have had the proof, but there was some third party situations going on here. So I definitely want to let you know that that was a real thing happening. Now I have to say this. This is for, entertainment purposes only. These are tarot readings. I know they provide a lot of, value to people, but do not let tarot run your life. Do not let tarot run your life. You do not need to be, overly paying for tarot readings, watching videos all the time. Even I as a tarot reader, like I have to limit my own tarot videos, watching limits. Like I will watch other readers all day and I'll get like this. Sometimes lately it's been like, it's kind of translating to my reading, but I don't want you to be overly blaming yourself for things, okay, Gemini? So if you see a lot of readings where it's like they're coming back and like, you don't need to apologize, okay? Unless you really feel like you do. Because the Seven of Wands is like you have some type of defensiveness around this connection anyway. And your body is feeling this for a reason. Like trust your nervous system, trust your gut, trust your, I'm going to say trust your mind, but no, like really trust your mind. Trust your higher mind. Trust the loving thoughts, the thoughts that bring you joy and comfort. And, reality as well. Don't just trust all the good thoughts. Sometimes they're not. They're implanted thoughts to get you to veer off track here. But really pay attention to what it is that you think about and how it makes you feel and respond in your body here. The Death card in reverse. Yeah, because this person could be coming back, but I don't think the healing is genuine with the Death in reverse. Someone here is struggling to overcome or a transformation here. And I do see the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Wands, King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, very much, I want you to trust your instincts here. We got Judgment, the Empress, the High Priestess, the Six of Cups with the Queen of Wands, King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So, someone here definitely wants to come back towards you here. Like, they are making their way back town, walking fast, faces passing, homebound. Okay, let's see. That's gonna bother me. All right, the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. So, that was a mouthful right there. Here you are, this very nurturing, very loving, very giving energy here. Also, the Empress is all about reciprocity, receiving as well. So, you know how to nurture, pamper, and give to yourself, receive to yourself. The High Priestess here, okay, you have some spiritual, how do I say, your intuition is really good. You also could have some spiritual gifts that you are manifesting at this time. Maybe some clairsentient, some clairaudient, some clair-knowing, claircognizant. This person definitely sees you as someone who is very in tune with the spiritual world and very attractive here with the Queen of Wands. Like you are. And also the Queen of Wands is a little witchy with the little black cat and the sunflower. She's very attractive. She knows how to draw the energy towards her. An alchemist. Someone here who knows how to work with the energies that they have. You could be very, I don't want to say prideful, but very like self-assured of yourself. But with this King of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, this person here is blocked off from getting towards you because you are very defensive right now because of these trust issues that you possibly have here. And the Eight of Swords is a limited belief that you are not letting go of and you are not able to see through. So let's get into that because I feel like you have really, Six of Wands and the Seven Chariot in reverse. 6, 7. Excuse me. This person is somebody really wants to get at you, like in a romantic way, I feel like, and they feel like they're they're in it for the long haul. The Six of Cups and the Justice card, like, ooh, this person has, yeah. This person has wanted you. Maybe you've known this. Maybe you've had a crush on someone for a very long time too. But it's like the energy of someone who definitely is willing to, I feel like, just wait or something. Like there's like, seems like to never be a good time for you two to get together. The Page of Pentacles, yeah. Like, I don't know if this person lacks ambition, or you see someone as being like, oh, this is just going to slow me down. This is going to prevent me from getting to where I want to be in life. This relationship isn't going to take me to the next level in my career, or like my living circumstances, or just my environment in general. Like, it doesn't, I don't think you have put a lot of energy, or you don't plan on putting a lot of energy into this connection here. The Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, like this, I don't know. I do know that there is someone here who definitely has a crush on you. Okay, there's a romantic connection here. Yeah, the Ten of Wands and the Hermit here. Eventually this person's going to give up, though. Or they're going to, like, retreat, go back to solitude here. I'm not getting like obsessive or like, you know, super impulsive, crazy, show up at your house type of energy. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. So they're going to try it this way, the Knight of Cups. So this is, it's kind of like a nice guy kind of energy here, where this person is starting to get a little upset, a little moody. They're being very persistent, but they're starting to like reach the end of the ropes, and now it's like they're about to get fed up. And just be careful with this person. Just need to be careful with this person. Life's coincidences are often the universe's way of guiding you. Have you noticed unexpected synchronicities? These signs may be helping you find your path forward. So pay attention to synchronicities. If you start to hear certain things on TV or angel numbers or whatever, pay attention to those. Those are all signs here that'll help you build trust in this connection. If that's something that you choose to do right now, you're very defensive. I don't see you pouring any energy into this. The Three of Wands, yeah, you are definitely like on your way out. Like, you are moving towards expansion. You're moving towards bigger boats, better boats, wider boats, more expensive boats, yachts, all that good stuff. Like, why was this person, what was this person's, the Five of Cups and the Knight of Wands in reverse? This person just seems like to not be able to, the Knight of Swords in reverse is aggression, with the Five of Cups. So this person, ooh, yeah, be careful. This person is, yeah. Like I said, you are being way too hard on yourself with this Queen of Swords in reverse and this Knight of Wands, because this is no knight in shining armor. This person may play the nice guy role. This person may act like they care. And I'm not saying that they're not all over, like, overwhelmed good person, but for some reason your disinterest or your lack of interest is kind of upsetting this person in a very egotistical way. Like, it's hurting their ego. Like, it's okay, you know, we've all been rejected before. We've all had someone not interested in us, someone play games, run us around, blah 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 blah. And like, this person has done that shit to you too. So it's not even like it's just, this person's ego is monstrous. The Ace of Pentacles. This person this person really wants a beginning with you. They want to. This person may even, at one point, try to buy your affection, buy your love, buy your attention. Like, the Lovers. Ooh, shit. Look at that. I told you there's two Lovers in this deck. Damn. Whoa. At one point, y'all may have been actual divine counterparts here. But the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords in reverse. It ain't happening. The Hierophant and the Magician. Hell, we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil in reverse. It's like you guys just don't... Yeah. Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles here. So stability comes very slow here, and all this person needed to do was change, or you needed to change, or someone here. We want to change stability, love, all of this. But it seems like this person may have had some toxicities within them, and this person likes to go ghost. This person may use communication as a tactic of manipulation by withholding it from you. This person may not. If this person doesn't get what they want, then they're gonna stop talking to you, or they try to act like they're gonna stop talking to you. I don't get it. It's weird behavior, and it goes again back to like this third party energy where this person, when they weren't communicating with you, is because they were trying to, try these tactics on someone else. So when you guys are not communicating, this person is definitely entertaining other people here. I feel like you are their main priority. Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, you wanted equal give and take in a relationship here, and the Queen of Swords in reverse is you basically communicating that this is not working out for me, this is not helping me, this is not healthy for me. You really set a hard boundary with someone here. And if you're wondering why I keep looking over here, I'm looking at the time. I have a client at about 15 minutes, so I'm trying to I want to get this done, but I don't want to shortchange you guys or be late. Okay. Who is this person? Very fiery energy. Yeah. You are recovering from the rejection still, because you may have given to this connection all that you had here, right? Or not all that you had, but you were giving to this connection, and you did not receive what you were putting out. So this Five of Pentacles in reverse is like, you know what? Let me recoup my losses. You don't want to act right. You won't, there's no second term with you, okay? There's just no coming back, because I think there's still some trust issues here, okay? So this person is definitely a twin flame with the synchronicity surprises. Like, you guys could be both experiencing this, and while this person is a runner, you may shut down, or this person may start to come towards you, then, you start to block. So it's kind of like this mirrored pick and pull, the Page of Pentacles and then the Page of Cups here in reverse. So it's like, I feel like you'd rather pour into yourself. You'd rather pour the love back into protecting your heart, protecting you. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse over the Page of Cups is like, I'm not, you're not really putting a lot of effort into relationships with people who don't seem to really offer much or bring much to the table. Six of Cups here, and the Moon and the Moon upright. So definitely, there was some secrets about this person from your past that were hidden from you. This person, and I think a lot of it has to do with those third parties. I feel like if this person returns into your life, you need to be careful how you do handle them. Do not give this person access to you. This person is not done with you. I feel like they just probably got rejected by somebody else, and now they're trying to circle back. This is what happens. Like, this person, they kind of keep people in this cycle where they mess with 2 or 3 different women, or this is men, whomever, and they kind of just keep their people on rotation. They're with you for a couple of weeks to a month. It's not really go on at the rate that they want. Then they pull back. They try with somebody else. They may throw in a new person here and there, but they kind of cycle back. You've been in rotation in this person's mind, at least. And when they come back, it's always the same. No, thank you. And the Hangman in reverse is, you need to decide to just seriously cut this person off, because there's a part of you that doesn't want to put the energy into it, but there's a part of you that does have like some type of romantic connection towards this person. Maybe it was a really strong connection. It was a really good connection here. You know, maybe this person is funny, they're charming, they're clever, they're all those things, but this person has a dark side to them, and it will come out. It will come out some way, somehow. Like when you tell this person no, they tend to either ghost. Yeah, this person is definitely an avoidant. With the Two of Cups here, this person tries to not think about certain things. They try to not feel certain things. This person will not make a decision when it comes towards settling down or committing. Like, they will tell you all the things that you want to hear. Yeah, let's get married. Let's do this. Let's do that. Da, 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 da. Let's buy a house. Let's get a puppy. Let's have some kids. But this person is shown to be the King of Pentacles in reverse, where this person is, in my opinion, this person is only coming towards you because you may have something that they could financially benefit from. This is someone who sees your value, not in your passion, but in your bank account. This is someone who knows that, you know, well, you know what, Gemini never really made me have to come out my pockets like that for real. Gemini was always kind. Gemini always had our own thing going on. Gemini wasn't trying to get me to pay 3, 4, 5 bills and take her kids out with them and go every time they wanted to go eat. Da, da, da. You know, this is someone who is used to dealing with, in my opinion, no tea, no shade, this is someone who may be used to dealing with people who are a little, they're not on the same level as you. And you even giving this person the time of day should have been like a wake-up call that this person needed to like let these other energies, call them that, go. But he wanted to keep playing, like a lot of us men do. We, you know, Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're healing from this heartbreak because this person did have your heart, and I think this person is also heartbroken too because of their ego, because of their indecisiveness, because of their lack of self-esteem and self-confidence. They fumbled you, and you were the ultimate bag in their eyes. You saw them cards. You had the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the High Priestess. This person saw you as a very divine, feminine energy, and this person cannot stop talking about you. Just Ace of Cups keeps flipping out. And there's a Two of Cups. What the fuck? I told you I can't make this shit up. The Ace of Cups and there's a Two of Cups. Yeah, flipping out. This person really wants this beginning with you, but they know that they are no longer on the same. Y'all are not evenly yoked anymore. Y'all never were. But at the time, the lovers here, this was a karmic lesson. So you were meant to ascend with this person together, but he did not go. You continued. This person did not. The Devil in reverse was out here at the bottom of the deck. This person chose. And the Death card too, I saw that. This person was hanging on. This person was like, but they didn't go all the way. They couldn't surrender. Or they couldn't surrender enough when the time came for it. And now they keep coming back. They keep knocking on your door, but there's no one answering. You're not answering that door. You better not answer that door. No. Do not give this person another chance. Some of you going to do it anyway, but be careful. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse, and the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. So yes, like, be careful. It's the second time that came out. Both with that, with those same two cards too. So I would just be very careful. I would be very careful approaching this person. I wouldn't approach this person, to be honest with you. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh my God! Now you can sit back and think about all the good times, but when you think about all the times, think about all the good times, think about all the bad times too, all the indecisive times, all the uncertain times, all the times you was left on red, all the times you was up worrying and sitting up thinking about somebody. Just think about when they was, putting it down for 5 minutes. Think about the 70 minutes of headache that took to get this to even transpire. Think about all of that. Don't think about the 10 minutes of fun. Think about all of the 80 minutes that was before and afterwards. Think about how you had to drive that motherfucker back home. Think about how you had to go pick his ass up. Think about how you had to... Don't just think about the good times. Think about all the times. Yeah. You dodged the bullet. Exactly. The Two of Cups in reverse. You gotta move away. I know you still stuck on him or this person. This could be I've seen masculine cards coming out, so I'm just gonna say this was a masculine energy. So, I really feel like you need to just, yeah. What is this person's true intentions? Give me 3 cards, please. If you guys like this reading, please hit the like and subscribe button for me. And leave a comment. The Knight of Pentacles came out. So this person is very, this person could be very flashy. This could be someone who is also someone who is codependent. Someone who is, they can't be alone. This is someone who likes to have a lot of people. It could be very, let's say flashy. They like to have a lot of people around them. They try to act like they're independent and like they're this big bad boss, but really they need a lot. This person may have a lot of financial debt as well. I'm seeing credit card bills. I'm seeing lots of, what's that, Klarna, shit like that, financing things. Someone who wears, I don't know why, I just saw a picture of some person in like big silver chains with like gold teeth. So this person likes to be very flashy. If that's the kind of person that you were into, or that was the person, this person was trying to appeal a certain lifestyle that they did not really have. Doesn't have to necessarily be that verbatim, like the whole flashy lifestyle, but it could something like that. That was the image in their mind that they wanted to be like. They may not have had the funds to actually live that life, but I'm telling you, if this person had the money that they wish they had, they'd have been riding around with big Cuban links, grilled out. That sounds kind of cool though, I ain't gonna lie. But this isn't someone who would have had, a 401k. This isn't someone who would have had a Roth. This is not somebody who is doing investments. They ain't got no type of permanent life insurance. They ain't even got a term policy. This is somebody who is just, they on Toro written out Audis and shit to take pictures type of energy. Like, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. And the Judgment in reverse is, this person has no confidence. They don't listen to the angels, the awakenings, all the shit, all the signs that they have been given. Right? This person is not, they're not spiritual. They're material based. Very material based. Heavily, overly material focused. And so they can't hear the spiritual calls like you do. They don't understand that, the flashy shit is nice, but it's a distraction. Because you can't take gold with you when you cross over. You did not come here to acquire gold. You came here to acquire love. You came here to help. The Ace of Swords. And there will be some communication here. This person just wants to talk. This person wants to have some kind of communication. But I think that deep down this person knows that this connection isn't going to go anywhere. Yeah, the Death card in reverse. Benito. This person is, it's finished. This is, they don't want it to be over, but it has to be. They're trying to avoid the inevitability that this is over. They don't want to admit it. They don't want to change. They don't want to do the work. And they still see you as the Lovers at the end of the card. Because until they reach this cycle, until they do this, they're going to be stuck. They're going to be trapped on Gemini's mind. So you got someone here who is going to be stuck to you and you may feel tethered to them. You all, I don't know how to describe this energy. It feels very karmic, but it does feel like there is a true connection here. But this person is not healed enough to be with you. And that's what really fucking makes you sit at this hangman in reverse energy, is because you have a lot of love for this person here. But this person is, hold on, let me make sure this person is not healed. I had to put it on Do Not Disturb because I don't want the call to disconnect the recording here. Because we're about to wrap up. But okay, just going to give me these three. I'm going to take these three and we'll be done. Barrier maze. Confusion may feel overwhelming, but remember that even mazes has an exit. You might be struggling with difficult problems, but shifting your perspective could reveal the solution. So that's the hangman in reverse at the end. You have to cut this person out, because as long as you still feel like there's hope, this person's going to still feel like there's hope. And that hope is actually, it's hurting them a little bit because they haven't done the work. And as long as you keep that hope, they don't feel like they have to do the work. But the work isn't for you. It isn't, okay, well, they do this work, then we can get back together. It's no, this person heals, and then you go find someone who doesn't put you like this. This is not the person for you. This is just a person, a part of your journey. This is not the end-all, be-all. Illusions. Yeah. What you see may not always be the full picture, or you caught up in a false image or misunderstanding. Look beyond the surface and the real truth will reveal itself. This person is not who they appear to be. This person very much is a manipulator. Hold on. Alright, I'm just texting my client. I'm going to call her in a minute. Alright, it's noon where I'm at, and we're at 32 minutes. I got one more card to read. So this card is patience. Yeah. Patience is key to achieving your goals. Have you been feeling restless? Trust in your process and wait for things to unfold. Great outcomes take time. There and go, going back to trust. So the more you trust yourself, the more the universe will present more trustworthy options. And the reason why these people are coming into your life is to help you build the trust. You know, I had a moment of clarity with myself the other couple weeks ago when I was like, you know, I was dealing with someone and they made me feel like in my stomach, like in my pit, like I was like, oh, this doesn't make me feel comfortable doing this. Like, this is a very uneasy feeling. And it was like a feeling that I would get even in childhood, where like you would see certain people and they would make you feel uncomfortable. And I was thinking, man, that's just childhood trauma. You need to learn how to like let that go and move on. And it's like, no, like the childhood trauma was part of the story. So you know that whenever you feel that energy, you didn't feel that for no reason. That person that made you feel like that experience that you felt that made you feel that in your stomach, that you call traumatic, that was traumatic for you, that energy is harbored in someone else. Like, that is not a, you know, when you start to feel they call it PTSD or post, you know, PTSD and stuff like that. I honestly think that there's a small component where like the nervous system recognizes danger, and we say, oh, well, there's no real threat of danger. Maybe not on the surface, but energetically the nervous system may be able to detect certain things that maybe our reasoning mind hasn't caught up with scientific data to support yet. Because who's to say in the future there's not going to be some scientific link to the esoteric and tarot and spiritualism, and maybe we just haven't gotten to that point yet. You know what I mean? Like, there were people who were saying that the earth is round well before it was proven that it wasn't, or that it, you know, that it was round, and they just had maybe access to a certain knowledge that just was not acceptable by the masses, called science, or science approved. This person makes you feel some kind of way. Trust your gut instincts, okay? And allow that instinct, no matter how irrational it may feel at the time, to become something that you lean on and lean in with. Yes, there are going to be very small times where you may hyper, you know, do it, and that's also to call your attention to be like, okay, I need to fine tune this so it's a little more accurate, so it's not, going off all the time. It's actually detecting what it needs to detect. You'll figure it out, okay? You're gonna figure it out. This person has been a very good test subject for you developing your intuitive gifts, because this person sees you as someone very intuitive. How do I know that? Because you had the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the High Priestess with the Lovers at the bottom for you, from their perspective of you. So they're like, damn, how does Gemini already know what the fuck I be talking? Like, Gemini, they know that you know they ain't shit. That's why they pull back. That's why they have to take a little time to figure out their next Apollo lie, how they gonna come back, how they gonna finagle this bullshit to you. And you're starting to see through all the smokes and mirrors. Okay, this person has a very strong smoke screen, but you have like thermal goggles and you can see into this nigga's soul. You can see straight into this motherfucker's soul. You can see all the bullshit, and that is the part of them that knows that deep down that you are a loving, kind person, because despite even seeing through some of it, most of it, some of the most, depending on who you are, willfully, you may ignore some red flags here, but that's a different reading. Despite all of that, you still choose to move forward with this person. This person don't have no problem tricking dumb bitches. This person don't have no time getting floozies and none of that. Like, this person has no problem doing that. But when it comes to step into like a real spiritual queen, a goddess, a divine feminine goddess embodying person, they are not on your level here. They are not equally yoked. And this person has not been, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna say it. This is a fella. This man has not been in his divine masculine. They've been calling him to come into it. They wanted him to go into it with you, to help protect you, to help secure you, The divine masculine's role is to protect the divine feminine, to shield her from, not everything. We can't shield people from everything. But this was supposed to be a counterpart, balanced, where this person would, have your honor. But they didn't want to do that. They wanted to go play games with other people. So you let them do it, and you moved on. You're still a little hurt, but you're getting over it. The Three of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse is the best way to see. It's two of the saddest cards in here in the deck. You got the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles right over each other with the Seven of Wands. So you are doing a real good job of trying to not let yourself feel overwhelmed by the sadness and the not rejection, but like we're not gonna get into that. There is a sense of self-worth that we need to address, but we're gonna pick a different day. Oh, I wore yellow. Yellow is all about self-worth. I be doing shit on purpose, on accident. All right, but I gotta go. It's already 12:07, and I told her I did say 12ish. And it's 12ish. So I gotta go. So let me go ahead and end this reading, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this. As always, I love you, and until next time, drink water, be safe, and peace.